Hello and good morning, guys. We are back in the saddle. Welcome to our My Trucking Life 219. I'm just filming using my phone this morning because, as you can see, or those of you who might not be aware, I'm in a different truck this morning. Cinderella has just gone out for her MOT, so hopefully strip search is going to be all good, and once I've done this one delivery of a ramp, I'll be coming back to the yard and switching over into her. So watch this space. I hope you've all had a great week away from me. I've had a great week on holiday, so let's get these vlogs back on the road, back on the road, I should say. Yeah, so we're at the ramp shop now. It's a pretty nice morning by the looks. It's going to be a nice day. I'll be back home today. We got to deliver 2 ramps, and then whatever we have to do after that, we have to do. Yeah, this is the sister truck to Cinderella, i.e. the same batch when we brought them. I think they normally buy them in 2s. She's just as clean, if not cleaner. The guy cleans these a bit more often than I do, or I get the chance to, I should say. No bird in the windows. Nothing different really, other than this one's got a slightly larger box on the back for the straps and everything. Rightio, we're all ramped up, good to go. 3 straps are longer, and I've made sure that that's not going to swing out by wrapping the chain around itself and attaching it back to the strap. So that ain't going anywhere. I've touched on being in someone else's cab twice already. I won't be saying that again anymore, but I just want to say that I hope he gets well soon, because he's off work at the moment. So get well soon, buddy. You know who you are if you're watching. Right, so I've just been and seen him. He says they're going to come round to the 6th bay down the back here and get it off me. So nice easy first drop, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going to be that one up there. Well, I'm glad I've managed to test out this truck, because he's got one of these steering wheel covers, and I've been thinking of getting one for a while now, and I've never been quite sure whether to or not, but I think it's going to take some getting used to the chunkier feel, and it doesn't feel as sturdy a grip. But anyway, let's see how they're going to get this ramp off, because the forklift that they've got doesn't exactly look the best and most suited. Alright guys, well, we are back in Cinderella now. Oh, missed this. God, she's missed us as well. Bird Poo are very, very angry with me though for not taking them on holiday. Extremely angry. Now, Poo's insisted on becoming part of today's vlog, or else he was never going to move out my windscreen. So I promised him that he could feature in today's vlog. So there you go, you've had your moment of fame. You happy now? So sod off. So yeah, I'm a bit guilty about leaving them, but never mind. These things happen. There was no space in the car once the missus had packed everything anyway. So just want to look at what's going on. I've got some printouts here that aren't mine, but looks like she's flew through the MOT. She's had some new goodies on there. I've noticed a few new tyres. The tyres were okay before, but they may have been approaching time to change anyway, so looks like they've changed them for the MOT just to be safe, because they would have been needing changing within the next month or so at least anyway, so there was not too much time left. So we're back at the yard, as you can see. We are picking up some bricks now. these are the bricks I had to shift out the way earlier. So if you just bear with me 1 minute, I'll just go and check my lights and everything because I couldn't see at the back just. Alright, so the lights are all good. We're all good. But the battery isn't that good, unfortunately. I did have it fully charged up, but it seems that just having it sat doing nothing has still used up the battery somehow. So unfortunately I haven't got too much left recording. I'm going to plug it in and charge you up. So in the meantime I'm going to be taking these bricks over to Birmingham, and then I'll catch up with you when we're over there, and then I'll show you Cinderella in all her glory. She's still pretty clean from how I left her as well, because I did give her a bath, if you remember, just before we broke up for our holiday. I gave her a wash when we was back at the yard, so she's still looking pretty clean and mean, which is what I like. So I'll get back to you from Brum. Alright, so fair's fair. I'm going to let Bird get her feathers in the shot as well. So there you go, they've both had their moment of fame. So for those who are new to the channel, this is my Cinderella. You've already seen her sister earlier, so there's not much difference in appearance, apart from I've got CJC and my poo in the front. Looks like we've been treated to a new light cluster there. There was a bit of stuff here on the other one, so it looks like they've replaced both of those. They're nice and new. And then other than that, this tyre's fine. That one's a normal one. The drive axles are all normal, but I've had two shiny new tag axle tyres. Now I've been looking over the weekend at some pictures. I'm contemplating detailing the numbers on the tyres, but because I don't clean it all too often, I don't know how it's going to come up, because we've got some Continentals here that should detail up nicely with a white pen, but it must take quite a while to get it all done. And because we're on the building sites, I get a lot more wear on the one side than the other. Although I'm not sure why it is that much darker. No idea. But anyway, other than that, she's all good. She's looking nice and clean, nice and tidy, just how I left her. I've got one of my sheets being repaired, hopefully, so I've got to check when I get back to the yard if that's came back now and sorted. And yes, she passed her MOT, like I said. That's nice, hunky-dory. And when I get a chance, I've just got to try and scrub up and touch up those bits where I scratched it the other week. I didn't know there was a metal bloody fence post hidden in a tree. Yeah, so these are my other new tyre as well. They're both the same brand at least. It's not sure what they are. Infinity. That one's a Hancock, or a Hankook. I always call them Hancock. Oh, we've had one more steer tyre as well. Nice Firestone. So, I suppose if I do get time, I could give them a good pen over with the white stick, or maybe find some green. If I can find a green that matches the truck, that might look a bit better. But like I say, I don't get too much time anyway, really, so we'll see how we get on. We're just waiting to unload our bricks now, and then we just got to go about a mile around the corner, pick up some timber, and then take that back to the yard. Alright guys, well, it's near enough 2 hours later and we still haven't been started. we've moved across to the other side because the drains actually needed cleaning over there, so we've had to come across, and we're just waiting for them to tip us again now. In the whole time I've been here, they've just about managed to tip one guy and half of another trailer, so things aren't going very quickly. I don't know whether you can hear, but there's a beautiful Scania next to me purring away. I'm not going to film it just for privacy reasons, but he's got 4 exhausts. It's one exhaust coming out the side, but it's split into 4 outlets, and it sounds absolutely beautiful. What else have I got to tell you? I've got some subscriber shout outs I'm going to give you now. Fortunately, there's been bits and pieces missing, and some notifications haven't been coming through, and I don't know whether I'm going to start getting any notifications at all. I've reactivated them on my YouTube channel settings, but I still don't seem to be getting as many as I should do. So forgive me if I start missing out, or eventually might even have to stop subscriber notifications, but I'll keep going. Every time I get one, I'll be telling them, as I've always done. And I've found a new mount for you. I've decided to put I've got a little solid thing here with a sticky on, so I've put it here, put you on there, so now you're going to have a mount round about here, so that's a bit of a different viewpoint for you. You might have briefly saw that, can you? Anyway, right, so just quickly want to shout out Chris Kennett, George Norman, Andrew Patton, Christopher Jensen, Rajan Sanga, Kieran Sibley, I'm Going Beaumont, Duna Livingston, who's got an awesome YouTube channel as well, you want to go and check him out, RGC40, Welsh Boris, Mad Dog Dave, Jay, Andrew White, and Simon Denman Ellis. You're the latest notifications that I've had, so I want to welcome you all to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content as usual, and I guess I'll get back to you once I've got unloaded. I don't know how long ago or how long I'm going to be sat here until that happens, but now, well, what can we do? Alright guys, so this is your tester in your new perch, guys. Let's see how this gets on. If it shakes too much, I'll go back to the other position. So what I want you to do, I'm going to do some recording now of this position and see if you like it, and then I want you to watch the next clip once I've loaded the wood, and let me know if it's more or less shaky. I've got an anti-shake feature on the camera, but hopefully it doesn't bounce around too much, because I like it being off the windscreen, you see. Probably a bit more sturdier when it's on the windscreen, but with any luck it doesn't shake too much. So I've noticed when they finished tipping me, I've noticed a few extra things on the back. I've got a new wing, a new top rear ring on the unit, and it looks like 2 new mudguards, so they might have replaced the whole wings, I'm not sure. They're not brand new ones, they might have just been took off another truck, but I had a bit of a split in the one, so rather than just glue it back again like they normally do, looks like they've gave me a new one, so that's nice. And I've also got the 2 new shiny mud flaps, which is making me think that they've changed the whole wing as opposed to just a little bit. But either way, we'll see. I'm just wondering what this guy's doing, driving at 15 miles an hour down the road, but you know, hopefully he'll wake up soon. It Might be just angled a little bit too far down. I don't know. I can fine tune it here and there. It's turning right there, I see. Ah, dear. Welcome to Birmingham, or Little London I like to call. Little Fiesta there. Oh dear. It's just a Fiesta, buddy. Love these little pocket rockets that you can get these days. The Focus is little sister. That's what a Fiesta is. But anyway, hopefully this is long enough for you to work out if this is suitable or not as a future view, future perch, or whether you like the windscreen view, which will be coming up any minute. About now. This is the view attached to the windscreen, guys, so I've got a sneaky feeling this will be a bit more suitable and stable. I was just trying to find somewhere a little bit more set back off the windscreen for you, but let me know what you think, guys. It's either going to be better or worse, I don't mind. Slow down, mister. Oh dear, someone's not happy about the car being moved. Yeah, so I think it'll be a bit shakier in the previous clip. I'll watch them back myself when I'm editing them, but I'll keep both clips in to let you guys decide if you want to keep that previous view as a perch, or I'll leave it and I'll just put my phone up there instead. So feedback is always appreciated. Alright, well, here's a little bit more driving from the windscreen angle. We're just on the A38, or the Aston Expressway, on our way out of Birmingham, coming up to the M6. There's a lot of roadworks going on around here at the moment, so for some reason we can only do 30 miles an hour. Unless, of course, you're in the wrong lanes, and then we have to slow down to 20 while they all sort themselves out. But to be fair, people can't drive and get in the right lanes when you're doing 50 mile an hour down here, so 30 mile an hour makes it no different. They're still not in the right lanes half the time. Oh, and now everyone's in a world of confusion because they haven't got in the right lanes up until now, and now there's no actual writing on this sign. So they've all got to remember what it said on the last sign that they previously ignored and sat in the wrong lane on while they get onto the M6. God, it's just an absolute nightmare, I tell you. Where's this guy going? He's on his phone anyway. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, that's that out the way. Let's go and see how the M6 is, shall we? It's 20 to 4 now, so hopefully it shouldn't be moving too bad, although it's saying it's going to take us half an hour to do just 13 miles, so I'm guessing we'll have to slow down somewhere along the lines. Even if the traffic is good and moving well, the cameras up ahead will tell us to slow down regardless, so meh. We'll just deal with it. It's not going to be too late to finish though, at least. We had a really good weekend and a really good week. It was my son's birthday over the weekend, so kind of celebrated that. Nothing too special because we'd obviously been away all week, so the Saturday we spent returning back home and putting everything away and stuff like that. The Sunday was more of a just a chill out day, with everyone coming to bring our son's presents and coming to see him. So thank you to everyone who did come and see us. I must apologise to my dear. I had a few too many to drink on the Saturday night, so I wasn't exactly at my best on Sunday. I wasn't totally out of commission, you know, but as good as. And I'm very sorry, my dear, I do apologise. Alright, so these are the tailbacks on the M6. You get them all the time around this junction, mainly because the guys in the hard shoulder have to get off here, and people don't like to get off here, they like to go on the hard shoulder and then come over here. So they've cut everyone up. Then you've also got the M5 afterwards. So everyone's shunting across to the left to get onto the M5 at the last minute, cutting more people up. And then you've got the M5 traffic coming on as well, which will be even more of a nightmare. So never mind. We'll get back to the yard eventually. So like I said, sorry if I was a bit rusty in the vlogging sense today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back to normal. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to quickly leave you with the 2 new mudguards that I think I've had. Well, I think I've had at least one, but I'll explain it more in the clip coming up that I recorded earlier. Yeah, so we got some, looks like this one looks like a normal one, but the one over the other side looks like I've had a new mud flap. I'll show you that one just in a second. However, this one seems to be a new mudguard. Not brand new, obviously, it's still got a few scuffs on, but it's better than the one I had before because I had damage to the top end here. It was a big crack, and you could use the solvent to fix it temporarily, but it kept coming open. So yes, here's that new fire trap. I love that fire trap. Firestone. Love that new tyre. Sorry if I'm a bit newbie today. Feels weird to be vlogging again and talking to a camera. So I'll soon get cracking again tomorrow. This one seems, it's just, I don't know whether it is new. I might have just cleaned it better than I thought, but I don't know. Possibly is a new mud flap, but it's definitely a new top wing. So I'm happy with that. No damage there. Unfortunately, they was unable to fix my Harry Potter scar on the side and the damage to the top of my ear. But just like me, it's got a scar in the top right hand corner. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Do you prefer the view from the dashboard slightly further back from the windscreen, or on the windscreen itself? Which is the best one for you? And also, what do you think of my new mud flaps? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Here's a Wazzock here in the middle lane. Wants to get off at junction 7 perhaps. No, he's changed his mind now. He just literally stopped in front of this truck here. There's another one cutting in at the last minute. Don't you just love it, guys? Catch you tomorrow.